Search for a missing Quincy woman continues tonight. According to Quincy police, Brittany Hoffman-Kelly was last seen December 14th while in St. Charles, Missouri with her husband, Chadwick Kelly. He was later killed by police after an hours-long standoff in La Belle on December 20th. Family members told police they believe Brittany was in danger, and QPD reached out to the St. Charles Police Department when they found out the pair was staying at a hotel in St. Charles. Hoffman-Kelly's husband, Chadwick Kelly, was seen on video checking out of the hotel on December 18th without Brittany. Police say they are focusing their search now on a few specific areas here in the Tri-States.
Chadwick Kelly, is our belief that he traveled after leaving St. Charles. He traveled with the body of Brittany Kelly to the Hannibal area on the 18th of December. We do believe that he is hidden the body or disposed of the body somewhere in the Hannibal area between Hannibal, Philadelphia, and La Belle.
Now, police say they are still waiting for more cell phone data to come in, but they wanted to do as much searching as possible before the expected snow this weekend.